Libra, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and darlings, this is your WTF reading for March. My many apologies for disappearing for quite a while. I had the kitchen and the bathroom done. It's now been snagged and it's all got to be done again. And in amongst all this, I ended up with pneumonia. So forgive me if I'm wheezing a bit and I'm not breathing properly. And if I do cough, I will try to turn off the video so you're not listening to me hacking like an old lady. But yeah, that's what's been happening. So my darlings, we are using the positivism, the law of positivism deck. We are using the Green Witch Tarot deck, and we're using the Angels and Ancestors deck. Oops, left one out. Okay, so let me just cut these so that I thought I'd done that. Okie doke. So let's get your energy card. It was so funny, I did the earth signs yesterday and they all got the combination of the same cards out. I was so shocked with what was coming out, and with the earth signs it was all about self-love, self-appreciation, all the rest of it. I've just done Gemini and theirs was about releasing something and identifying obstacles and opportunities. So let's see what yours brings. Wow, a number 9, wish fulfillment card. Look at this card, it's beautiful. Wow. Beyond my mind, I am consciousness in human form. There are wings, there is the flower of life, there's geometrical stuff, that the quantum field is there. How beautiful, the universe is there. It's a beautiful card. Wow. Beyond my mind, I am consciousness in human form. And then you've got number 43. So you add that 18 together, it's a 9, wish fulfillment card. You add this together, a 7. 43 is a 7, which is options, choices and blessings. That's the option that I want, is there in that woodland. Through faith and hope, I am divinely guided on my pathway, or on my path. Wow. Oh, Libra, I wonder what's going to come out of this reading. So, my darlings, what started your WTF? Okay. I've just heard with that card, something to learn. Ooh, okay. Facing your fears and taking your power back. Manifestation and wish fulfillment. Have a movement journey for Libra, please. Thank you. Nice. What you can do about this situation, I like that. What is out of your hands? And I have to say, Gemini just got the green man in the same position, so that's interesting. Reconnecting to your true self. And your outcome. Bit of a story here, Leaves. So, my darlings, what started your WTF for March? You're at the Page of Pentacles. Something to learn. That's what I clearly heard as this card went down. So there is something to learn. Sorry, love. You're already quite wise in your years. You have got this beautiful toolkit that you've collected. But there is something, a lesson. So this is my apprenticeship card. So there's a lesson that is being learned currently. And it's a strong lesson. It's a magical lesson. It's going to give you the edge of what it is that you need to push yourself on that one step further, to understand that you are good at what you do. You do stand in your integrity, but there is something that you had to learn in order for you to stand your ground and stand in that integrity. Wow, that's a bit powerful, isn't it? So, facing your fears and taking your power back. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is about giving and taking. It's about giving and taking with dignity and grace. And these two beautiful ladies here, one has got some heather, the other's got a penny. It's an equal exchange. However, there is this dark figure here who's got the dice in his hand, and he is ready to roll the dice because he wants a cut of the action. Now, whatever that means to you, this person will interrupt your peace. They will interrupt your integrity, and it will give you some options to have. Now, all those chalices are yours. You can take them all, you can nurture them, or you can leave them all behind. It's completely up to you. The moral of this particular card is the whispers of other people, the whispers of the fae folk. Do not listen to the whispers of another who may not have your best interests at heart, which is this person here. Now, normally this is partly my scamming card, but it is also my card of somebody who would seek to give you ill will. And then the choice is yours, whether you take that ill will and you go, oh, never mind, or whether you make some firm choices and you choose to move away from that negative energy by being very careful about the chalices, the emotions, the feelings, the thoughts, the people, and who gets a chance to tug at your heartstrings, how you attack that, how you deal with that, how you process that. Because taking your power back, you've come to realise that with the Five of Wands, you was in transition. You were still being a bit of a sheep. You were still following the crowd. You were still doing things that other people do. And it is now time for you to release that and go off and do your own little thing with that ant who's just beavering away in the background, not really taking an awful lot of notice of this so-called magic going on. And I say so-called magic because a lot of the time people dabble in things. They dabble in magic, they dabble in friendship, they dabble in faith, they dabble in manifestations, but in actual fact, they're not completely committed to it, whereas you are completely committed to your cause and your integrity, and that's where you want to be. And the universe is coming in behind that. So this is you facing your fears of what that means to lose this connection, and then taking your power back as you've decided that you really don't want to be part of that crowd. You really don't want to have to give up your integrity and your peace in order to find enjoyment and purpose in life. With the Seven of the Battle Wagon, which is the number 7, again, options, choices and blessings, and the universe is saying you're not in control of this, so don't try to be. Just sit back, enjoy the journey, allow the journey to unfold in front of you without you keep stopping and starting with falsities around you. Wow, that's huge. It's not dissimilar to Gemini, to be honest with you, because they had somebody in their reading that was not so nice. Yeah, but I think with you, with them, it's taken them a little bit of time to suss it out. With you, I think you sussed it really quick. It was something that was said or done, and you sussed it, and that's it. You've cut it. You're like, hell fucking no, not going down this road. You've cut it. So you've come to this bit very quickly. You had an agreement. This creature tried to step into your peace, tried to muscle in on your enjoyment in, you know, in your integrity, and your choice was, no, I'm not listening to this bullshit. I'm not taking this on anymore. This is not my magic. This is not what I want. This is not my integrity. It's not my truth. And what you've done is you've gone, okay, show me the way. I'm sitting back. I'm enjoying this journey. I'm taking it easy. Show me the way forward. And that's exactly what the universe wants you to do. Now, in some readers, they will say that this is a Cancerian card. And Cancer is one of these creatures that is a little crab, and it goes and hides under a rock and peers out until the coast is clear. And if that's how you feel that you want to deal with this, then deal with it that way. There's nothing wrong in going and retreating and recharging for a little while, but just don't stay there for very long. It can be quite emotive for you, but I get that at that point, what was said or done, you were done. Literally, you were done. And I don't think that there doesn't appear to be any bounce back. Okay. So your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, why may be fucked. I don't think it's at all fucked. Here you have the High Priest. Number 5, it's a transitional thing again. He is highly traditional in his outlook. And I kind of get that when we're transitioning like this, either we're transitioning back into a traditional path or we're transitioning out of a traditional path, whichever fits for you. But he's beckoning you in to the standing stones because he's reminding you of how protected you are when you stand in your truth. It's huge. You have no idea how the spirit world will be celebrating the fact that you've stood up and gone, this is not what I want. This is not me. This is not my integrity. It's not my truth. It's not my faith. It's not where I am. I'm transitioning away from this. They are like, oh, wow. Okay. Because where it's leading you is from a 5 to a 6 of a Thames, moving in to calmer waters. Darlings, I had an incident a couple of weeks ago, and I have to say, this is probably only for 1 or 2 of you, so you'll have to let me know in the comments. But I should have been incensed and fucking angry, but I think I got so angry that I was calm again. And I stayed calm, and I stayed in my integrity. I stayed in my truth. And I'm getting that this is you. You have found a calmness after the storm that you're kind of might be a bit surprised. I'm not going to say you're not going to recognise it, but you're going to be surprised by it. You're going to be surprised that you're not spitting bullets. You're going to be surprised that you've not got a Gatling gun going. You're going to be surprised that you're not gunning. For all these terminologies all come from guns, don't they? I don't know why. But you are suddenly like, okay, I'm calm, I'm serene, I can see my future with clarity. I am transitioning out of this particular situation and away from it. Wow. And we're only at the beginning of the reading. Libra. I have to say, I think with the air signs, this is going to be quite a spiritual shift that's come from a very human situation. Whereas with Gemini, it's a very human situation leading to another human situation. I'm just looking at your 2 energy cards. You know, my mind, I am consciousness in human form. I think that this is the part where you start to feel that, definitely. And then through faith and hope, I am divinely guided on my path. And I think that this is the point that you start feeling that with the High Priest. I think you suddenly, in your manifestation wish fulfillment, you suddenly just feel all of these wonderful, I was going to say feelings, but it goes beyond feelings. Spiritual experiences, you know, these way beyond the human condition experiences. I think that that is something that you are going to be experiencing throughout March. I mean, we've just had the new moon. So this energy between the new moon, which was yesterday, which was the 28th of February, and the middle of March, do some energizing, do some moon water, do some charging of crystals and whatever you've got, but charge yourself. Don't forget yourself. Everybody does all this charging around them, but they forget to recharge their own batteries. So now we're in the sphere of the new moon. There's a bit of sunshine in the UK as well, which is beautiful. Recharge yourself in this couple of weeks. You're going to need it. You're going to need it because this is highly charged. This is highly charged shit. You're going to need that charge because this is going to come out of manifestation and wish fulfillment, and it's coming into your life, and it's coming in March 2025. It's coming. It's here. I don't even know what I'm going to call this. I think I might call it beyond the human experience at this rate. So back down to earth again, nicely, with the 7 of Pentacles. There's something you've been learning for a long time that you have got the craft of, you've got the art of, you are polishing, you are honing it. If you're not careful, you're going to polish it away. You need to step out. I've said this to Gemini. You need to step out of the craftsman into the master craftsman. You need to actually say to yourself, I'm really good at this. I'm really good at this. I can do this. This is my craft. This is my art. I can do this. I can create this. This is mine. This is the gift that's been given to me. And I am really good at this. So you need to step out of the ifs, buts and maybes into, yes, I know, and I need to get that door of opportunity wide open and allow those opportunities and those messages to come in towards me. Wow. Huge. So not only have you got the High Priest in your manifestation who's teaching you that you are highly protected, you are safe, and that you are transitioning, you've also got the High Priestess, and she's the number 2 in the deck. She's the next step up from going back to basics. She's learning again her intuition. She is taking energy from the moon, unlike the priest who takes the energy from the sun. She allows the moon to illuminate for her what she needs to know. She's using the standing stones for protection, but it's that gut feeling. What do I need to put in there next? What do I need to do next? Where am I going next? That initial 3 seconds of something is good, bad or indifferent. Something is good, bad or wrong, right, wrong, all of those things. That's that gut feeling, that initial, hold on, or, oh, hold on. It's that 3 seconds before your brain kicks into touch and it tells you you need to stay safe. This High Priestess is telling you you are stepping into or back into your magic. You're stepping back into your faith, your beliefs, your divinely guided path, your consciousness. It is all there. You have worked so damn hard to get to that, and what you can do is start recognizing that you are there. You've got to start telling yourself that you have arrived, that it's there. It's a done thing. It's not something you're waiting for. It's not something you are still working towards. It is there. It's there for you. My goodness. It's a bit of a powerful reading, this one, Libra. So what's out of your... Oh, my Lord. Okay. Okay. Deep breath. The universe is saying to you, you need to take this leap of faith. You need to understand, although it feels like a new beginning, you have done this before. You have been to this brink before, but you didn't leap, Libra. And they're saying, if you don't leap this time, we're going to fucking push you. In comes the Wheel of the Year. 2 major arcanas together. One cycle is now completely ending. You need to let it shut off as a new cycle begins, and take that leap of faith so that you can step, Libra, into the King of Athames energy. You know your shit. You know it. You know what you're doing. Now, normally I would be saying that the King of Athames is going to be something legal. He is going to be a doctor, a lawyer, a solicitor, an advocate, a social worker, a nurse. You know, anybody that has to use the law. This is what this creature normally would dictate. This is going to be universal law. This is going to be the law that you have been learning for the last, I'm going to say it's 10 years. 6. The last 10 years. That's what's cycling out. You've learnt it. You know it. Now put it into practice. Put it into practice. Male or female. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male or female. You are stepping in to this energy so beautifully that the universe is saying no more false starts. This is a leap of faith that needs to happen this time. We are closing this out, completely closing this out, so that you have got no coming back. It is a new beginning, a new era for you. This is new for you. You are going to be a leader. You are going to be the person that everybody else turns to when they need that little bit of extra information. You are going to be the go-to spiritual person. And even though you don't want to be known as a guru, which I hate that terminology anyway, you're going to take this in your stride. Yeah, it's okay, you can come and ask me, it's not a problem. If I haven't got the answer, we'll look at it together. It's going to be that kind of thing. And people are going, yeah, if you haven't got the answer, okay. Yeah, it's that kind of energy. But you've got to have that faith in yourself that you're there. You aren't the craftsman, you are the master. And you are taking that on, because the universe is saying, if you don't leap, we're going to push. Push, push, push. Oh, I like this reading. I really like this reading. Reconnecting to your true self. Take flight, my darlings. It is your turn. Be true to you. Go in the direction that feels right. Leave everything else behind. Take this leap. But above all, have that good inner dialogue with yourself where you are affirming who you are. Take flight. Let this be as fast or as slow as you want it to be, but make sure there's determination behind that flight, behind that movement forward. Think of an arrow or a dart that is taking flight when it leaves the hand or the finger. Just know that is you. You have direction. You have the know-how, how to surge this forward. You've learnt it all, but you're kidding yourself that you haven't. But you have. Ooh. Okay. There's lots of transitions on the deck. Number 12, 13, which number 12 added together, it's a 3. It's the Oak King. It's going round in perpetual bloody circles. Honestly, get yourself out of that tree. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking things through. It's okay taking a rest. It is not okay to get yourself stuck upside down in a bloody tree. It just isn't. Six of Wands coming in as well. This is my attraction and my accolade card. Let's do the accolade first. People really want to celebrate you. People want to show you that they really appreciate everything that you do and that you say. And the things that you do and that you say have meaning behind them. And when that happens and you're riding high, and you may go, oh no, it's all right. No, don't do that, because you're cancelling things out. But the attractor factor is when you're riding high and people are really appreciating what you do and what you say, they are then able to see your inner light shining more brightly. Your aura will change, and then the attractor factor happens. New acquaintances, new beginnings, bringing new opportunities towards you through those new acquaintances and new friendships. Leaving behind firmly anybody who's trying to distract you away from your path. Because that's what I think has happened. This whole situation has happened because you've been distracted, and all of a sudden you're like, nope, I'm determined. I've chosen which one I want. You can fuck right off. Offity fuck, as Katie would say. Honestly, that's what you need to do, is offity fuckity. Go away. I'm doing this. This is mine. This is my spiritual experience. It's not yours. You don't get a say in it. And I am transitioning. I'm allowing the transitions of the fives to come in and support me to get to where I want to be. What's hidden from you is another transition. So money may be a little bit tight towards the end of March. You're not destitute, darling, by a long chalk, but it is a bit tight. Coming towards the end of March, you might just have to pull your belt in a little bit tighter. But when you look around yourself and you look around at what you've got, if you've got a roof over your head and you've got heating and you've got food in the cupboards, and you're barely just paying your bills towards the end of the March, you're still winning. You're still ahead. Just hold on until April. Things will ease up yet again. Again, it's another transition, and it's okay to be going through that. It's just to remind you that not everything is set in stone, and you may have to make some contingencies in order for you to be able to make all of this work in your favour. This may just be that extra bit of bounce that you need that is going to stop you from going, oh shit, I'm short again this month. Because that's not the energy you want to be in. It's like, okay, I'm paying my bills, so I'm not worried. It's that kind of thing. It's clearing out the negativity and allowing the positivity in fully, wholeheartedly, by the neck if you can. So let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Libra for March. Okay, slung that out, didn't they? Okay, we have Sage. Be devoted and committed to you, the planet, and your spiritual journey. Mountains, stand your ground. Do not let people push you around. Do not let people destabilise who you are and what you are and where you are. Just don't let them do it. Oracle, wait for important information. There is a message coming into you, and it's going to be a highly spiritual message. It doesn't mean that it's going to come to you in a dream, but it does mean that it'll come to you by unusual means. So look out for street signs, look out for number plates, look out for bumper stickers, look out for a bird in the sky. Look, they come in all shapes and sizes. But just wait for that information. It is important. Drum, dream and journey. So whatever it is that you are dreaming is going to be your journey forward. Whatever it is that you originally set out to do, to be and to feel, is where you should actually be now. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Just because healing information is there, you can listen to it, you can absorb it, but it doesn't mean that you have to accept it. You just have to be open to the possibility of it. And if you are healing from something that somebody has said, been or done, that does not mean that you get to accept their behaviour. It just means that you are healing from it. Forgiveness is nothing to do with forgiving the other person, but releasing yourself from a bind that holds you back. Seer, see beyond the current situation. There is much more ahead of you than you have actually seen that is behind you, because it has been masked and clouded and jaded by other people. There is more to come. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Do you remember? I don't know if I said it to you or I said it to Gemini, but I got so angry that I became calm, and it was such a weird feeling. And I was like, I actually quite like this. I like this calmness. I like this sereneness. I like this. I can just now let this go. And one of the things that I let go was the need to be right. I didn't need to be right. I didn't need to be right. I didn't need to be wrong. I didn't need to be indifferent. I just needed to be. I needed to stand in my integrity, and I needed to be in my peace. And that's exactly what I did. Knight, be brave and honest. Stand up for the things that you believe in. Do not be a pushover. Do not stand there and go, oh, well, maybe, when you really don't feel that feeling, that you haven't got that commitment to it. Be brave and honest. Be brave enough to speak up with your truth and your integrity. I've said that so many times in this bloody reading. Just be brave. Be the brave one. Be the brave one to say, I want something different. I want my life to be what I've set out for it to be. 10 years ago. 10 years. That was 2015. So whatever that thought or that feeling was in 2015, 10 years ago, it's whatever you shifted into. Go back and have another look. If you keep journals, grimoires, books of shadows, whatever you want to call them, go back and have a look and see if you can find any reference to 2015, and see if there was any plans that you set out for yourself then, and have a look to see where those plans are now. Really important. Libra, I hope this was some help to you. Darlings, I get that this was a big reading. I will try to make sure it's got a really good heading so that you can pick up on this. But loves, wherever you are in the world, please be safe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.